everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and we have got a Temu haul today. So, we're gonna find anything interesting in this one? I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right, the first thing we've got is, what a surprise, another makeup bag. When you have a family full of girls, you can never have too many makeup bags. Now, this one, my listing was discontinued, but these are all over Temu, so I'm sure you won't have any trouble finding it. This one happens to say Rose of No Man's Land on it, so I don't know if you'll find one that says that, but it's a pretty pink. It's one of those that is deceptively bigger than you would think. So when it's fully undone, it opens up. It's got pockets on the side. So 2 pockets on this side, and it's kind of a nylon-y interior. And then it's got just 1 pocket on this side. And then you've got a center zip pocket, but it does float, so things will easily go underneath, probably when you're not necessarily wanting it to. And then let me zip it up, and it looks like this zipped up. So I've got it, it's kind of pinched here, so I'm trying to unpinch it. Okay, let me open it back up a little bit. Maybe this is why this one is discontinued. Okay, well, okay, well, that's a little bit better. All right, so it's, you know, the kind that's supposed to look like a rectangle, and like I said, there are tons of these on Temu, but it's a nice kind of vinyl on the outside. And so these are great for traveling or putting them in your bathroom. Like, I could literally have multiples of these on the shelf over the toilet. And you could put a label on here if you needed to, but you could have, you know, skincare in one, makeup in one, just general toiletries. So yeah, it's great. And what did I pay? For mine, I got it for $1.67, but again, there's other comparable listings out there. And if I think of it, maybe I'll try to find one that's kind of the closest to this when I do the descriptions below. And it's a 1-piece large capacity portable PU leather makeup bag. All right. So yeah, my last video is the first video that I have ever done with timestamps, and I was looking at it today when it aired, and it has the same thumbnail for each, because it creates chapters when you do that. So it has the same thumbnail. I was like, well, that's weird. But apparently after it's been live for a while, YouTube will automatically change it to be more accurate. So they say. So we'll see. All right, next, this is a repeat purchase. I got these jeans in like an ivory color, and I really liked them. They are a local warehouse, but I went ahead and got them in black also. I really liked the metal on it, I guess you could say. These are fake, just for decoration. You do have a real pocket up here, and so you can, you know, put your zippers at whatever space you want. Whoa, that gets me really orange when I do that. And then it's got a nice button, zip fly, and on the back it has a nice regular pocket, right? Yes, a regular pocket, but then it's got this zip decor on the back too. And are they stretchy? You know, I called them jeans, but they're really probably more, I mean, they're really probably more like what you would associate with khakis. But it's kind of a, yeah, it's probably more like khakis. But yeah, they do stretch. And then they've got kind of a unique, well, not a unique, but it's a angled seam on the side that comes, oh, actually it comes down from, this zipper, and then it angles in, so it'll kind of be like a slimming feature. I feel like my camera mirror is foggy, so hold on. Okay, I don't know if that's any better, but it feels a little bit better. I've been playing around, trying to learn more things about YouTube, and probably touched the wrong spot. So yeah, so I really like these. Will this make a good thumbnail? Probably not. What am I doing with my weird fingers here? Well, that really makes my face red when I do that. So these jeans, like I said, they were local warehouse, but I ordered 2 pair, so I didn't have to pay the $2.99 shipping. The other pair is going to be in a different video. It's a different color. I didn't want to do too much of the same thing in one video, but I paid $16.49, and they are currently $16.49. They're available in XXS all the way up to XXL, and they are available in black, khaki, and beige is the one I got prior, and the price is the same regardless of what color you get. And it is kind of a skinny leg, so it will, you know, come down like that, but I find I prefer that. So I got a pair of gray jeans on this channel before, and they were kind of a boot cut or straight leg or whatever, but they were, I don't know, I guess I just don't like really wide legs. Plus they were too long, so I gave them to my daughter. But yeah, so I like the ones that are skinny. Okay, well, my shelf down here is my need to try on to make sure I don't need to return it to Temu. And that shelf is now full, so I need to take some time out and do some try-ons. All right, next we have some more. I got one of these on a previous video, but it must have been a different seller because it didn't come in a nice box like this. But these are Starburst stake lights, ideal for any garden or patio. And when I was trying to put it together, it had part of the cord going between 2 of the pieces that I couldn't get fit back in, and I haven't actually had Jason fix that yet. But I did have Jason fix my squeegee. In case you saw that video, he did get the squeegee all the way on there, and so it works just fine. And if we're going to talk about product updates, I got a pink microfiber bath towel in a previous video, and I wasn't sure. I've had microfiber towels before, and this one really felt more like a fleece blanket kind of thing, but so I wasn't sure how I felt about it. And it was a little bit narrower than a regular American towel, but it was a little bit longer. So I did try it yesterday, and I had also commented on here that I was afraid that it would be like as soon as it got wet, it would feel cold and damp, and ugh. It didn't. So I was actually really impressed with the towel. Now, one thing you have to remember, and I learned this when I was buying Norwex towels, microfiber towels, they kind of stick to your body when it's wet, as opposed to like a regular cotton towel that is pretty easy to kind of rub back and forth. They kind of stick to you and absorb the water super quickly off of your body. Now you can move it back and forth, but you just have to, it just doesn't naturally fall off of you like a regular towel would. But anyway, it has the capacity, sorry, it has the capacity to absorb a lot more liquid than a regular towel would without dripping, if that makes sense. I mean, those of you that have used microfiber towels know what I'm talking about. And as I'm saying this, my nose is starting to run, so hold on. Okay, that was gross. So anyway, yeah, so it absorbs more, and after I was using it, I kind of tried to feel it, and it did feel a little damp, but not like I was afraid it was gonna feel. So I was really impressed with it, and I can't remember how much I paid for it. I feel like it was only $1 or $2, so I may have gotten it on a deal, but that was a few episodes ago. So you can just look in the descriptions of my videos and find the pink bath towel or whatever I called it. And yeah, in case you're interested, because it really was, I really did like it. And it was so pretty too, and it comes in different colors, so if you're a family that needs a different color for each person of the family, they got you covered. I mean, unless you've got a huge family. But for my family of 6, I think we could have, I think there was 6 different colors. Okay, I'm unboxing this as I talk. Okay, so it comes with instructions, but it's really not that hard to do. So it comes with all these pieces. You've got the stake that goes into the ground that you're going to piece together. Hold on. That you are going to piece together. Stop dropping stuff on the floor. Oh my goodness. Now, okay, I think, so this one is a little bit different than the other one I did. So it's got this, you put one thing in. The other one I had, it had a smaller end on one side so you could connect them together. But it looks like with this one, you've got to put this connector piece before you can stack another one. And then, look at that. This one's got a huge long cord. Why have they done that? Like, I don't understand that part. Oh, but on this one, unlike the other one, the cord is sticking out at the bottom, so you can just pull it down and into, so that's way better than the other one. All right, now granted I've got a cord, but perhaps I can, well, no, I was gonna say maybe I could shove the cord in here and it'd be hidden, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So anyway, you get it attached like this. The solar, there is a cover on here that you peel off. Then on the back, there's an on-off switch and a mode switch. So I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, and then this one's also a little bit more sturdy, and it's got little ties around this. So let's flip one of these ties. All right, well, that's kind of different. So I guess it's more of a waterfall kind of style. That's what I would say. They do kind of tangle on each other, so hold on. What? Okay, well, it's tangled, but I'll get it untangled later. But anyway, you get 5 different strands that are horribly tangled. But anyway, so then you can move these, you can bend these if you wanted, and then have your lights hang down. Okay, I was gonna say, I turned it on. Usually when you get a solar thing, you can just cover up the solar and then the light will turn on. So that's a pretty, just kind of a light twinkle maybe. Now I'm gonna push the mode button, see what other kind of, now if you have a problem with strobing lights, take heed. Okay, this one is like a slow blink where different colors are going. I don't know what that one's doing. This one's only, like some of these lights aren't on this one. Hopefully that doesn't mean they're not working. All right, so then you've got kind of blinking. So I don't know how many modes this is. I probably should have looked that up first. But I think it'll be nice. And I'm doing this this is how I'm doing my Christmas lights this year. Let me go ahead and turn it off. So you would turn it on before you put it outside, and then I guess you'd pick whichever mode you thought you wanted it on. And then you just set it outside and let it do its thing, which is why I like these. You don't have to have some extension cord plugged into a power source, and you can stick them wherever you want in the yard, and just a really easy, and they're solar powered, so it's great. So where's my page? Okay. I think this is the wrong listing, you guys. I think this is the wrong listing. So hold up just a second. Now that I know that one was kind of the waterfall, even though the box said Starburst light, the box says this, but this is not what it is, because this was like what my other one was. This one has, you know, well, you just saw. So let me see really quick if I can find that in my order. If I can't find it quickly, don't worry, I'll get it replaced when I load the description below. But I'm kind of impressed with this one, so I want to see if I can find it real quick. Now, of course, watch it pull, yeah, it's pulling orders from 2023. Okay, here's one from 24. Oh, but that's August. I need to come down. Stop it. Ugh. Okay, I don't know what it's doing. So I'm sorry. I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to find it, although I really do want to find it. Let me just see, just in case its picture is in the thumbnail for these orders. It's probably not. How would I get that lucky? Okay, here's one. Oh, I think that's the one I have accidentally picked. Oh, here it is. Oh, it was all by itself. Okay, I am really sorry, you guys. I'm trying not to sniff on camera, and I don't want to blow my nose on camera. But here I go sniffing and blowing my nose. All right. Solar string lights, one-piece waterproof outdoor fire. Outdoor firework LED decorative lamp. So it doesn't quite look the same either, but it says there's 8 modes. I paid $4.09, and you could get it in either warm white or multicolored light. I got the multicolor, and I'm trying to be consistent. All of the lights I'm getting are multicolor, and it's currently $8.66, so it must have been on a deal because I got it for half price. But yeah, okay, so that brings up a question. Maybe I'll make this my comment question down below. When you see Christmas lights, do you like the lights to all be kind of multicolored, or do you like when people do some red, some green, some white, some mixed? I used to be so anal when I was a kid. Well, I'm still anal, let's face it. But whenever we would, you know, drive around and look at Christmas lights, I would not like the ones that weren't the same kind of light. Like I wanted lots of lights, but I wanted them to be the same, like the same size bulb, the same colors. Like one, I can remember, and I don't know why I can remember this, but one had like a multicolor light, but it had, some of the multicolor lights had blue, and some of them in other places had purple instead of blue. And I was like, no, they got to be the same. Or, you know, if it's all white lights kind of thing, which is ridiculous because for Christmas, you just want lights and holiday spirit, who cares? But yeah, I was kind of, so I'm curious, which would you be? Would you be like anything goes, or it needs to be kind of consistent? But yeah, that's kind of how I'm weird like that. All right, next. Okay, here is another budget planner. I showed a different kind on a previous video. I got these for my YouTube business because I have I'm an Excel, I'm gonna just say it, I'm an Excel guru, and I have a very intense Excel sheet that I use for my our personal finances. But I wanted something super easy that I could do while I was watching TV with the family. So it's got lint and stuff on it, which is what I'm wiping off. But anyway, I wanted something that I could do for my YouTube business that was super easy, which sometimes pencil and paper is the easiest. So anyway, it's got this. This one actually is 3-ring, or not 3-ring, but spiral bound. It does have a little imperfection there, but this is kind of an iridescent label print kind of thing. And then you've got your personal information. Oh, then you've got some dot paper. And then you've got, well, this is nice. You've got a month page where you can put the calendar, and you can put your income, savings, if you have a checklist of things you need to do. And then here you've got your monthly budget with nice colorful breaks between sections. And it's got things, of course, pre-filled in, which would work great if you're just using it for your personal finances. So some of these things I'll probably use for other things. Like I don't have to buy groceries for my YouTube business kind of idea, but anyway. And then it's got, this is more what I'll use it for, an expense tracker. So every time I place an order for Temu, I can put it in here and say how much it is. That way I can stick to my budget. I've been doing really well the last several months sticking to my budget. So you get several, how many? You get 4 expense tracker pages before it gets to the last page for the month, which tracks debts, compares how you did to your budget. Like if you wanted a budget, you can give yourself a score for how you did during that last month. And then you get another piece of dot paper before it goes into the next month. So yeah, that one's nice. I really like that. The only thing that maybe isn't so great on this one is the fact that this page comes pre-filled. But like I said, if you're using it for personal finances, this is probably a good, especially if you've never done budgeting before, this would be a great way to start and get your mind thinking about the different kind of categories. Like it's got housing, food, health, transportation, personal, loan, entertainment, and other. So it really would, this would be also a great product for if you've got a, sorry, if you've got a high schooler in your life or someone who's going off to college, this might be a great starter thing for, you know, to help them with how to stay on track. So I think this is really good. How many months does it have in it? I'm not sure. So hopefully the listing will tell me. But yeah, so nowadays, I don't know, these younger generations probably wouldn't do things on paper, but sometimes I think they are going back to paper because they want more tactile things. But this cost me $3.29. I did get one price adjustment, and it is currently $3.62. Budget planner, monthly finance organizer, and expense tracker. It doesn't say how many months there are, so I would guess there's 12 months in there. I mean, that would make sense, right? I'm looking to see if anybody commented on that, and they did not. But it's got twin wire binding like we saw. It's got a waterproof cover and rounded corners. So, and maybe one of these pictures does say, because it explains the different, no, okay, it doesn't. So yeah, I'm gonna assume there's a full year's worth of space in here. All right, let me put this one back in here just so. Maybe I'll use one of these for my YouTube business and one of them for my Etsy shop, which I do have a link to my Etsy shop in the comments or in the description below. And yeah, I sell vintage and antique junk journal supplies. I collected a bunch of supplies and I am slowly getting them added to my shop to sell them. And I'm not putting them on there to make money. You'll see that they're packaged in a way that I can send each item out with a single stamp. I have not wanted to, some of you would probably say it's super simple to ship things regardless of the size from your home. I have not taken the time to figure out how to do that. I've figured out that I know how to put a stamp on an envelope. So my shop is open to, my items are open to anybody in the world, and I'm really doing it also as kind of like, okay, I absorbed too many things in my life. I need to let these go. What positive can I bring out of this? And so 50 cents from every item purchased goes for buying a goat to be gifted to a family in need. And a goat costs $100 from Compassion International. So that is where I kind of keep track of, or, you know, I'm doing it kind of as a service opportunity or a charity opportunity too. So, all right, next we have a USB extension cord. I've only got one of these in my life currently, so I wanted to have a second one, but I saw this one and it's got a switch on it, which I thought made it unique. So it's not a very long extension cord, probably 3 feet, I would guess, by looking at this, but you can turn it on and off. So I thought that was just a cute idea, but all you're doing is you are, like I can put this in here. So you're just connecting, if you've got a small, short USB cord, or maybe you have your regular one that you always use and you go travel and you're staying at a hotel and for some reason they don't have a USB port right next to the bed and you need to, you know, you listen and sleep to white noise all night long. So your phone has to be plugged in all night long. And so you need something like this. So that's why I got it. But yeah, I don't know. Will I use the on-off switch? I don't know, but I think it's a cool idea because say you've got it plugged into a lamp, that makes it really easy to, because a lot of these Temu lamps are USB powered. And that would just make it really easy to turn it on and off if it doesn't have, you know, instead of having to find your way around some weird place in on the lamp. And sometimes you can't turn them off without just unplugging it. And who wants to unplug it all the time? So that is really why I got that. I paid $366 and got 2 price adjustments. And today you can get it for $257, and it is 39.37 inches, so a little bit longer than 3 feet. USB fan cable, USB extension cable with switch. All right. Next, okay, darn it, did I order this one twice? I don't know. I don't know if I ordered it twice or if I just remember when it came and I was bagging up this, the stuff for this video, if that's when because I usually take the rings out and look at them when they first come, and this one is so yellow. Like, so yellow. You guys, that is not I don't have any natural gold, but this necklace over here, it's all tangled up, is a little bit more natural of a gold. So this is very yellow. I do not, that makes me not like it, okay? Because then it feels like it's dime store, machine, gumball machine quality. So, all right, well, I should have, well, no, I'm kind of glad I didn't. I was going to say I should have bought 2 so that I could have had a anniversary wedding band on both sides, because I do prefer symmetry with rings like this. But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever wear this. I'm going to be honest. It is, I mean, I in general prefer silver anyway, but whoa, this is yellow. So, I mean, I think if it were a more natural gold color, it would be okay, but it is so yellow, which kind of makes the stone look bluer. And it may just be this light. I will admit some stones look bluer down here than they do look in sunlight, but I don't like this. I don't like it, you guys. But if you really like gold and this kind of gold, I think there is a market for that, right? I think there's probably a whole style of jewelry that uses this super yellow stuff, but it is not for me. So I'll probably see if my younger daughter would like it. But I guess I could wear it for the rest of this video at least. So I paid $1.93. I got 5 price adjustments. And it currently cost $1.60 or $1.78. You guys, in the picture, it looks much more natural than it is in real life. I mean, that looks really pretty. I don't know. So there's 18 karat gold. Is that tell you how yellow it is, or is that just, I don't know. I've never researched gold like that. Now this ring does come in silver and rose gold, so I would most likely much prefer one of those. I mean, the ring itself is not terrible. I just really don't like this color. But in the silver or the rose gold, it would probably be pretty nice. But again, because it's so cheap, I would order 2 so that I could have this plain band on both sides, because I don't mind wearing a thicker ring. But it comes in sizes 5 through 12, and it is couples ring, couples zirconia rings. So maybe they're saying that that one person would wear the the one with the solitaire and the other person would wear the other one. I don't know. I would wear them together. All right, but yeah. Whoa, that's gold. So I haven't talked about my outfit yet. So this is a Temu shirt, and it's a little bit more see-through for my liking. I mean, you can see like where my black pants jeans are, but it's cute. I just wish it was a little bit thicker. It's polyester, and it's kind of it's not the soft polyester. It's the kind that a lot of times they use to get these vibrant colors. But it's still cute. And then I have it matched with my pair eyewear, which seems to go perfectly. And I have a link to my referral code for pair eyewear in the description below, along with the links to all these products, which I should have time stamped with the product link right below it. That's about as fancy as I can get on that until I hit 10,000 subscribers in the year 2035. So let's keep going. All right, next, got something in here. Oh yeah, so, oh shoot, I should have brought, so I've been buying a lot of dice, and I should have, or I told you on one that when I was a kid, my parents had a Planters peanut metal can that they kept all of their dice in. And I was like, oh, I really should get one of those. Well, I went to Dollar Tree, not looking for that, but I saw the Christmas tin, so I did get a Christmas tin. Although I got one that was, I wanted a smaller one that was kind of like this, but the lids wouldn't quite stay, like they would easily, it was a hinged lid, and it would kind of come off pretty easily. So I didn't want that, because I didn't want, you know, the dice to fall all over the place if it fell over on accident. So I did, like, I went up a size and I found one that had a lid that actually stayed on really well. So it's a little bit bigger, so that just means I have to buy more dice, I guess. But anyway, so I'm gonna put the dice I've already gotten in that, and then this is more dice, but it's in like pocket watch style, which I thought was really cool. And these are the polyhedral dice that people use for role-playing games. Oh man, those dice are tiny. Okay, hold on. So first you get the kind of pocket watch that has pictures of the dice on it, and well, I don't know what else that is, but anyway, so you get that, and the back of it is really pretty, and you push this down to open it. Okay, so it doesn't have it's not an actual pocket watch, it's just the container to hold the dice, but you could put it in your little pocket watch pocket in your jeans. That little, you know, people call it a change. Do I have one on these? Yes. So this was originally made for pocket watches, although I think nowadays they don't make them quite big enough, or these are a little bit bigger than they used to be. But anyway, so it gives you a spot to hook it onto your belt buckle or whatever, and then you can hang it. And then it comes with the super tiny dice. Oh, there's a glare, so you get, there's always 7 dice in these polyhedral sets, and of different shapes and different numbers on those. And I'm not sure I'll be able to really show you very well, although they have, for being so tiny, they do have a nice weight to them. But yeah, they're super tiny. So I don't know if a real gamer probably wouldn't want to play with these because they're tiny and they're hard to see, but it's an easy way to carry them. So you just put them in there and you close it up. So I really like this just for the aesthetics of it, if nothing else. Now, I wouldn't want to walk around with this going on, but it is really, I do really like that. I'll just set that right there. All right, let's see what we paid. All right, I paid $4.90, and sometimes with these fingernails, it's hard to click the right spot on the screen. It's currently $5.76. Okay, there's two different kinds. Which one did I get? I got the dark silver. Why didn't I get the bronze? The bronze, so it comes in bronze and dark silver. The bronze would have been, I really should have picked that. I would have preferred that. Although I like this. I tend to like bronze things more because they look more antique. So like here is the bronze. So, yep, I like that. Will I ever use it though? Probably not, but I don't know. It's just, it'll go in my dice bucket, the whole thing. And somebody may use it at some point. Not little kids though, because those were super tiny dice. All right, next, oh, how exciting. We have some tape strips. So it comes in a nice little plastic box, tiny, and inside, this is a repeat purchase, but inside it's got these little tape strips. So there is a removable film on both sides, so it's a double-sided piece of tape that you could use. You could use this if you buy Temu gift cards, because those envelopes are not lick 'em to stick 'em. So you could use these for that. You could obviously use them in all sorts of crafting applications. Really feels like the best. It's not a puffed or thick tape like you can get some of those, but I'm trying to think. I feel like you get 50 in this pack. Wait. 60. You get 60 in that box. I paid 99 cents. I got one price adjustment, and it's currently 97 cents. And you can cut it. So if you need it even smaller than it already is, you can cut it. It's currently it's 1 centimeter wide, and which is 0.39 inches, and it's 1.46 inches long, so about 1.5 inches, and you just tear off the film off both sides. Now people are showing, okay, I don't know if I believe this, but they're acting like you could hang up all this stuff with this. Now I don't think it's going to be that strong, so I definitely wouldn't recommend hanging up a picture with it that could fall off unless it's got like a plastic frame and everything. But they do show in this picture like putting a extension, a power strip like on a wall, but even though those are heavy too. So let's see if it by any chance says anywhere. Okay, it says double-sided tape, 60-pack, waterproof, removable, wall mount adhesive strips for art and crafts, ideal for synthetic rubber on plastic surfaces. Stick anything, anywhere. But let me just see if, oh, that's funny. They want you to know if this has scratches on it, that's normal. And it will not affect the tape inside. Yeah, so I don't know what kind of weight they would claim that it would hold. So I would be very cautious. I mean, if you've got, like they were saying, rubber and plastic, but if you're sticking it to a wall, especially if the paint on the wall has any kind of sand in it, that's going to be hard to stick. But for those of you that have nice tub liner or shower liners and stuff, walls, like I have porous clay tiles on mine, but if you've got, the right kind of, that kind of thing, you could stick things up in the shower too, because it is waterproof. So, all right, next, I guess we're in the game mood. We have some cards and Benjamin Franklin's. Oh, I talked about this. We went and saw the movie Here. Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, kind of the life of this particular room. Like the whole movie was shot from the same room, but it was over time. And there was part of it where Benjamin Franklin was or they were pretending, Tom Hanks's character dressed up as Benjamin Franklin for a Halloween party. Well, that was an exciting anecdote. I'm glad I shared that. All right, I'm trying to get this open, but of course it's a super slippery kind of box. And, okay, like how am I gonna get this open? All right, so, it's even like, it's gold everywhere. Is this the same color gold as my ring? Yes, kind of. So, all right, so then you get the cards that look like this. There's a PET certificate with them. What does it say? Oh my gosh, well, it's hard to read because it's like shimmery. Sophisticatedly handicraft with PET, the glittering picture denotes the blessing of happiness and prosperity. Each set of the playing cards comes with a certificate of ownership. Okay. So I guess that's this. Now, these are pretty. So look at that. Here, let me get, it's always the face cards that are pretty, but oh, they're all pretty. Okay. Well, let's do the jokers first. So those are, well, that's like the same image, but one's bigger than the other. Now these are, I was afraid they were going to be like it says they're PET, but I was afraid they were going to be the kind of PET cards that if you shuffled, they would easily go all over the place. But these actually have some roughness to them. So I don't think that that'll be a problem. I think they'll be easy to shuffle. And that is cool. Okay, let's hope I can get this to come across on screen. Like it shimmers, like these leaves kind of shimmer a little bit. So we're looking at spades here. See how they're shimmering like that and changing? That is cool. It looks better in real life, but I'm glad I can at least kind of show it on here. And then where did the king go? Oh, I didn't pick up the king. So the Jack, Queen, and King are very similar to regular style cards, but they all have this kind of coloring to them. So that's the spades. Oh, the Ace of Hearts doesn't have a special, but it does have the same shimmeriness to it. And then I should have done the Queen of Hearts, right? For the game Hearts. So it's it's really pretty. I mean, really pretty. The clubs, yeah, I love how that changes. And then, so it was only the ace of spades that had the special ace. But then we get your diamonds. That one doesn't come through as much on here, does it? But it does the same effect in person as the other ones do. So yeah, I really like those, you guys. My husband and I collect cards. So whenever we would go on vacations, we would collect decks of cards that were based on wherever we went. Kind of like some people collect shot glasses, you know. And in our old house in Lincoln, we had a place where we could actually display them on the wall. We don't have one of those here, but I grew up playing card games. We're going to be playing, oh, I should take these cards to play on Wednesday when we go out to play cards for my birthday. But I like that. That's really, really cool. What did I pay for it? I paid a penny, even better. And if you wanted to actually pay for them, it's $2.29, which is still a great deal. But yeah, I was really afraid because they're waterproof, they're flexible, they're high quality plastic. So maybe I've only played with low quality plastic. I mean, bicycle cards are like the cream of the crop usually in terms of just quality. That's, I think, you know, Vegas uses those kind of cards and stuff. But when you're getting into your more decorative cards, like my grandparents used to have plastic cards and they shuffle really nice, but they were so slippery. So I'm glad that these are not. All right. Are we down to the last item? We are. All right, so this last item is, I think, shoot, now I don't know. I got this in a khaki color, but I also got it in black. So this is supposed to be kind of a oversized black sweater vest. You can see it's super thin. So you're probably not going to just wear this by itself, but in the picture it shows like a long sleeve shirt to layer with it. And it's got pockets, yay, but it's just a very simple knit sweater. It's got some kind of decorative edges around the edges, and then the back is just plain. So it, lengthwise, I think it would just barely clear the butt. But I liked this because it's plain, so I can wear any color under this really, and easily wear it with my black leggings or my black jeans or the black pants that I just got in this episode. And I paid $5.31. It's currently $7.35. You can get it in black. In this listing, you can get it in black for $7.35, brown for $17.07, blue for $17.07. So the blue is really pretty. Well, the other one is too, but I don't know why the black is so much cheaper. But there are other listings of this that have different colors. Like I've seen this in green, and I'm pretty sure I got it in a khaki or apricot color too. But this listing, they're available in sizes 1XL to 4XL. I got the 1XL, I think. I assumed it was, yeah, I got the 1XL. You could easily get this one kind of oversized if you wanted to, but it's already designed to be kind of oversized. And it's called Plus Size Vest, Solid Pockets Sweater Vest, Plus Size V-neck, Sleeveless, Casual, Everyday Wear. All right, well, so what'd you think? What did I say was going to be my question on this? Shoot. I'll have to watch the video back and see what I said would be my comment question. But anyway, thank you for stopping by and watching. I learned, you know, I've been doing this research this weekend because it's still Sunday for me. I learned that it's helpful if you're able to upload your video and schedule it to air at least 24 hours after you upload it, because it gives YouTube a chance to really interact with it before it goes live, which helps possibly promote it to the right people. I don't know if that's true, but that's what the experts say, so I may try that. So I probably am going to film another video yet today, because this one is going to air on Monday, so I won't have 24 hours. But if I film a second one, then I can have it sitting out there for 24 hours, and then just be. I probably also need to maybe tomorrow need to film too, just so I don't have to film a video on my birthday. So, all right, well, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I really appreciate it. I would really appreciate it if you left a thumb, if you subscribed, if you left a comment. Any of those things are helpful and show YouTube that perhaps other people would like to watch this video too. And anything else? I don't think so. So wherever you are, whenever you are, have a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself.